Okay. Oh, one thing I need to. Right. Okay. Arian, go ahead.
Namo fundamental teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo fundamental teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo fundamental teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. The unsurpassed, deep, profound, subtle, wonderful Dharma, and 100,000 million eons is difficult to encounter. Now that I've come to receive it and hold it within my sight and hearing, I vow to fathom the thus comes one true and actual meaning.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. What? Okay. Okay, nice work. Okay, good. All right. You know what? Let me hold on. Okay, that's good. Okay, turn on your webcam, everyone. Listen. Go ahead, do number one.
The great merciful Lord, for the good of all living things, practiced all perfections and attained supreme enlightenment by these words of truth.
Okay, thank you. All right. Diana.
He who enhanced the happiness of the Sakyas, who was victorious at the foot of the tree, and may I ever be blessed.
Oh, Diana, why you don't join the other class?
I wasn't home.
You weren't home. Okay. All right. Your sister and sibling right there. Your sibling there. Diana.
Yeah.
Your brother and sister there. Did you join the Zoom?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tay, over here.
Okay, you are Christina. Go and do this one. Yeah, so I can see you. Okay, all right, go ahead, Serena.
I reveal the Buddha, highest rule and best form ever, beneficial to gods and men by the Buddha's glory safely. May all obstacles.
Wow, somehow my connection have a problem. So, anyway, okay, your friend there, Serena, Laura.
Yeah, home.
No, okay, Christina. You go
I
ahead.
revere the Buddha, highest jewel and best balm ever, beneficial to gods and men. By the Buddha's glory, safety, may all obstacles and suffering cease.
Okay, thank you. All right, Ratner. Okay, hold on. Number 4. Ratner, are you there?
Yeah, he's about to.
Oh, somehow connection very bad. Okay, Sơn, are you there, con? Sơn, connect the audio. Yeah, Sơn, go ahead and read number 4.
I reserve the Dharma highest jewelry.
I'll be there.
I revere Dharma highest jewelry and the best palm that cooled down the heat. By the power of that Dharma safely, may also obstacle and fear.
9 giờ mới học. 9 giờ có tụng kinh hả? Hôm nay 9 giờ. Okay. Betty, go ahead.
I review the saying on the highest jewel and best bone, worthy of offerings, worthy of hospitality. By the power of that saying, safely may all obstacles pass. May all
Good.
Whatever diverse precious jewels there be in the universe, there is no jewel equal to the Dhamma. By this truth, let me be prosperous.
Patrick, unmute. Patrick, I could not hear you. Okay, Dak, go ahead, Dak. Somehow, Patrick, your mic, your audio, I could not hear you. Okay, fix your mic.
Yes.
Dak, are you there? Okay, read this one.
Whatever diverse precious jewels there be in the universe, there is no jewel equal to the Sangha. By this
How come the audio really bad? Don't worry. Ethan Lam, turn your video on. Do the next one.
Huh?
Ethan.
There is no other refuge for me. The Buddha is my matchless refuge. By these words of truth,
How come my connection is very bad? Why? Is that your connection or my connection?
I don't know, because I have 3 bars.
But can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Nathan.
There is no other refugee for me. The Dhamma is my matchless refugee. By these words of truth, may joyous victory be mine.
Okay, that's good. All right, Catherine.
There is no other refuge for me.
Somehow your voice very low.
There is no other refuge for me. The Sangha is my matchless refuge. By these words of truth.
You say very low. But anyway, thank you. Emily. Okay. Can you put the mic near so we can hear you better? Okay, go ahead. Okay, that's much better. Okay.
The heroes, having defeated the evil one together with his army, mounted the sea of the nectar of four truths.
Okay, hold on. Let me upload all this thing here. I think it took all might be short. That's why. Okay. All right. Dylan.
May all 28 peace Buddhas, such as Buddha Tanhamkara, and other noble.
How come I am? Okay. Let me see the connection. Why the connection is so terrible? Just give me 1 second. I want to see. Is that my problem or your problem? Look like my problem, yes. Yeah, look like my problem. But anyway, something that's good. Go ahead. Kaden. Michelle, turn on your webcam. Go ahead and read this one.
May the Buddha rest on my head, the Dharma on my eyes, the Sangha, the
Could not hear you. Okay. Go ahead and read this one.
May Anuruddha rest on my heart, Pariputa on my right, Mandana on my back, and Moggallana on my left.
Okay, that's good. Okay. All right, Kathleen, you.
On my right ear are Ananda and Rahula. On my left ear are Kassapa and Mahanama.
Good. Okay, let me see. Who I missed? I think I got them all right. Everyone? Did I miss anyone? Okay, hold on. Let me, before I do that, let me blow this one. Maybe that will help. Okay, that help. All right, let's do 1 minute meditation. Keep your back straight, your neck straight, close your eye, inhale and exhale to the nose. You count 1, inhale and exhale to the nose, you count 2 and keep going. If you see your monkey mind, don't play with them, just go back to your inhale and exhale. If don't hold your breath, just do it naturally, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3. Sit still and do your meditation. Serena, I could not see you. All right, that's good. Fair. But hey, how many?
25.
Arian?
14.
Oh, Arian, where's Sophia?
Sophia is not home right now.
Oh, she's not home. Good, that's okay. Nathan,
Yeah.
how many go?
Sorry, how many what?
Inhale and exhale, the meditation. Did you count it?
How many meditation?
Yeah, how many do you count your inhale and exhale? Inhale, when you do the inhale and exhale, you count 1.
Oh,
Inhale and exhale, you count 2, keep going like that. That's okay. Ethan.
16.
Yeah, thank you. Ethan. All right, let's move on. 2 hours study today. Okay, last time we go into the we start dig into the first thinking the error, right? The first error thinking. That is the polarized thinking. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay, this is the one. And we learned about example 3 already. Okay, and we go ahead and do number 4. Yeah, let's see. All right. Kathleen, you do number 4 for me. Example number 4. All right. Before you read number 4, you do black or white dot. May also.
Black or white may also set you up for failure. You decided to eat healthy foods, but today you didn't have time to prepare a meal. So you eat a bacon burger. This immediately leads you to the conclude that you've ruined your healthy eating routine. So you decide to no longer even try. When you engage in polarized thinking, everything is in either or categories. This might miss the complexity of most people and situations.
Okay. So what do you understand from this thing here, this example?
So you decide to eat healthy, but one day you didn't have time to prepare a meal, so you decided to eat a bacon burger. And since you ate that, you thought that you ruined your healthy food routine, and you just gave up.
Okay. That's good. So in here, the polarized thinking, that means all or nothing, black or white, right? So this is the either one. Why this person, when they decide to eat healthy every day, but one day they don't have time to prepare for the meal, they eat the burger. But why this kind of thought it do their healthy eating routine? Why? Who knows? And how do we change this kind of thinking so that we do? So this is the good thinking or the bad thinking? Who can help me? Connie, what do you think? Is it the good thinking or the bad thinking?
Bad thinking.
Why the bad?
Because it can change your whole routine and you're eating healthy, but then all of a sudden you're eating unhealthy and you're ruining your health.
Okay. Is that ruin your health because the eating or because the mind? Tony?
Both.
Both? Really? Darren, what do you think?
I think it's the mind because it was your brain that chose to stop eating healthy even after that one incident.
Okay. So how do we fix the problem then? Darren? So that we can have a better thinking than how do you transform? How do you convert this kind of negative thinking into the positive thinking so that we do not have problems?
You should forgive yourself more because it's only one small accident, and besides you didn't have enough time to make a veggie salad, so you shouldn't blame yourself. You should forgive yourself and move on.
You should forgive yourself, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're very smart. It is okay. The way we think like this. Ratner.
Yeah.
When we have this kind of thinking, do you think that we are compassionate to ourselves?
No.
No, just like Dylan said, right? So then how do? Okay, is there a better way to have how do you convert this negative thinking into the positive? Christina, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, can you help me? How do you change this kind of thing? No, let's say that this thing in here, you have decided to eat healthy food, but today you didn't have time to prepare a meal, so you eat a bacon. How do you change this in the way that you have a better positive thinking? So it's the same thing, but it's better.
You can forgive yourself for not being able to have enough time and then try to do better next time.
Oh yeah, just say that. Okay, I just say that I try my best, right? Don't say that I decide. Don't use the word I decide, right? I decide to eat healthy every day. Instead of saying that, you say I try my best to eat healthy food. I try my best. You see the difference?
Yes.
Okay, you see the way we rephrase the sentence, it makes our thought be clear, right? Instead of when you say you decide, I have decided to eat healthy food. When you say the word I have decided, that means you put yourself into the commitment that you easily break. But when you break the commitment, and you know what, you put yourself, you put the pressure on you. That means we are not kind to ourselves. We are not compassionate to ourselves. So we put the pressure to ourselves. Therefore, the more you do that, the more depressed we get. You see? Does that make sense to you, Connie? Okay. So be careful. Today I will go to, from now on, I go to each one of these with many different examples, and each example I will help you to see a positive thinking. This will help you to revenge from depression. Does it make sense, Serena?
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. All right. Let me see. All right, Betty, go ahead and do number 5 for me. Yeah. Hey, are you there? Hey, listen, you do number 5 when thank you.
A prominent politician said, because I lost the race for governor, I'm a 0.
Okay. What? Okay. First of all, can you tell me which one it belongs to? Or nothing, or black or white? Which one? Listen, you understand the question?
Um,
Or nothing thinking, or black or white thinking? For example, number 5.
Black or white thinking?
Well, they are very similar. Similar. But actually, it's all or nothing. All or nothing. That means he either want to win the race, or he will be 0. That's what it means. He want it all, or it's nothing. But how do we change this? The way that we have a positive thinking. Listen, is there a way you can change it?
Yes.
How do you change it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, you don't know. It's okay. You did try your best. That's no problem. We learn together. Don't worry. Thank you. All right. Who wants to volunteer to help me out? Anyone? Raise your hand. Yeah. You can help me to change this one. This is one of the very good learning. Okay. If you be able to recognize it and you be able to change it, later on you'll be able to prevent yourself into depression. Anyone volunteer? No? No one? Arian, you want to try it?
Sure.
Sure.
I just changed the sentence.
Can you change something that because I lost the race for governor, I am 0. How did you change this one?
Because I lost the race for governor, I can try again next time. The next vote, I guess.
Yeah, that's something like that. Okay. I lost the race for the governor, but I already tried my best, right? But maybe next time I can more prepare. I can even try harder, right? Something like that. When you be able to see it and you be able to rephrase. So what is the good thing learning this thing? Christina Jill, tell me, when you learn this thing here and you try to convert into the positive thinking, what will that help you in the future?
It can help you get out of stressful situations and it can avoid depression.
So let's say that in the future, whenever you have the thought come up in your mind that make you suffer, is that the negative thought or the positive thought?
Yeah, negative.
Yeah, every suffering comes from the negative thought, always. Therefore, when you suffer, right, from your thought, automatically you reflect to yourself and pause. You pause a minute and you think about how do I change it so I can have a self motivation. Does it make sense? Right? It's an idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that you change it so you can have the self motivation. This is the most important part. And that means you still be able to, when you fail, right? You be able to stand up and keep going. Okay, that is the most important. Okay. All right, that's good. All right. Nathan, you want to try number 6?
A straight A student who received a B on exam concluded, now I'm a total failure.
So how do you help me to change it? Is it a good thinking?
This is a bad thinking.
Yeah, and how do you change the bad thinking into the good thinking?
Just think that next time I'll do better because I'm gonna learn from my mistakes.
Okay, when the person always expect A all the time, is that possible?
No.
No, not. And that means a person always to be perfection. They call the perfectionist. Is that a good thing?
No.
No, perfectionist is not a good thing. It's really terrible thing. And when you live nearby those people, you will suffer a lot because they have a very high expectation and demand for some that is unrealistic. It's not realistic, very unrealistic. And that's why it makes other people suffer as well. This kind of thinking is terrible. So we just try our best to make sure that we do good on most of the things. But if sometimes it turns out to be bad, it's okay. Well, we feel sad. It's okay to feel sad. You can feel sad. And you know what? And after that, you stand up and you keep going. And you say, next time I will try harder. I already try my best, but maybe I did not all the best, yes, but maybe next time I can try more. That's how you motivate yourself. It's so important. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Phước, go ahead and read this one for me.
All about thinking. Thinking forms of a basic for perfectionism. It causes you to fear any mistake or imperfections because you will then see yourself as a complete loser and you will feel the inadequate and worthless. Absolutes do not exist in this universe. If you try to force your experiences into absolute categories, you will be consistently depressed because your perception will not conform to reality. You will set yourself up for discrediting yourself endlessly because whatever you do will never measure up to your exaggerated expectations. The technical name for this type of perpetual error is dishonest thinking. You see everything as black or white, shades of gray do not exist.
That means these people here, do you think that they can see in between? Who?
No.
No, they only see the true extreme. Either black or white or nothing. They don't see in between. But most of the time in this world, it happens to be what? But hey, most of the time we see in the world, right? It happens to be on the right or on the left or in between. Which one? Which one it will always in this world always happen? It's always exists in
Between.
Yeah, in between, right? If we expect that everything has to be perfect, that means on the right. What happened if you on the left? That means you fail. Then that means we put ourselves into a very bad situation, very depressed, very depressed. Okay, how do we counter the polarized thinking or nothing? This is how we counter. Okay, let's see. Serena, go ahead and read this one. For here are the steps to counter.
Here are the steps in counter the all or nothing thinking. First, evoke compassion for yourself. Self-compassion is my go-to practice whenever I start judging myself harshly. I hope that you'll make it
your go-to practice too. All it requires is that you do whatever you can to ease your mental suffering. In simpler terms, it means to be nice to yourself.
Okay, good. That's
Do you
good.
think-
Okay, that's good. All right. Let's okay, okay, hold on. Serena. Oh, I did call you. Okay. Let's see. Kathleen, read the next one.
How you treat yourself is one of the few things you control in life. In my view, there's never a good reason not to be kind to yourself. Treating yourself with compassion helps you break the habit of all or nothing thinking, because when you're kind to yourself, it's easier to see the ways in which you're not kind to yourself. This enables you to become aware of the emotional harm caused by repeatedly telling yourself about whatever the issue is. It's all or nothing. That's what I require myself to do.
Good. That's good. So that means that when you have this kind of thinking, and you know what, you just remind yourself that we need to be compassionate to ourselves, right? It's not fair that we are not that nice to ourselves, right? It's not fair. Well, we have to reflect, and we have to be kind to ourselves to make sure that um, one you be able to do this, and you can be able to break your harsh thinking. That means it's the polarized thinking. It's a very bad. This is the when we have the polarized thinking, we cannot motivate ourselves, and we paralyze our thinking, and we will break a lot of relationship with other people. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right, Dylan.
Let's return to the two ways this cognitive distortion shows up in our thinking. One, you don't give yourself the leeway to do anything in a way that you evaluate less than an A or even an A plus. A compassionate response to a less than perfect performance would be to gently say to yourself something like, "No one does an A job on everything. It's not fair to demand from myself what I don't demand from others. I did the best I could, and that's all I can fairly ask of myself."
Okay, good. Stop right there. So you understand the way we can be compassionate to ourselves? Huh? Seven?
Yeah.
Okay. So no one the A job, an A job on everything. Do you think that you will be able to do the A job on everything? Seven? Huh? I could not hear you.
No.
No, never. An A job on everything, that means we are looking for to be perfect. And remember, no such thing is called perfection in this world. There is no such thing called perfection. Only Buddha. Okay. Oh, but the Buddha, even though he's so perfect, but did he expect us to be perfect like him? No. Do you think that the Buddha expect us to be perfect like him?
No.
No. He only encouraged us to do better, to do good. He did not expect us to be perfect like him. It will take a long time, right? It's okay. We try our best. We okay. We can try our best. Okay, that's good. Hayden, where are you? Okay. Go ahead and read this one.
Which one?
Self-compassionate.
Self-compassion is also called for in example. You treat yourself like a failure if you're not feeling well enough physically or mentally to perform a task. you plan to do. Nothing positive comes from treating yourself this way.
Okay, go ahead and read the next one. Keep going. The compassionate.
Oh, where?
Oh, you cannot see it?
No.
You got compassionate response.
The compassionate response would be something like,
I have hope.
to do the laundry today, but I'm in too much pain. That's not my fault. I'll do.
I would do it when I feel better, right? You respond in the self-compassion, right? So I hope I can do the laundry today, but I'm in too much pain, right? So that is not my fault. Should have the thinking, okay? So we do not put ourselves in. When we cannot make it, we feel guilt, right? We feel very bad. We feel like a failure. This will make us very depressed. Okay, that's good. Now, okay, let me see. We will learn the next one, the overgeneralization. Okay, overgeneralization. Let me see. Oh, Michelle, go ahead and read this one.
Well, overgeneralization. When people overgeneralize, they reach a conclusion about one event and then they incorrectly apply the conclusion across the board.
Good, try number one.
You make a low score on one math test and conclude that you're hopeless in math in general. You won't have a negative experience in
Good. Stop right there. Okay. You understand the number one?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me what you understand.
Some people, like when they do something wrong or bad on the first try, they think they're bad at it completely.
This example here also you can consider this is one also relate to the polarized thinking as well. But in here that it's not too severe like the polarized. Okay, most of the time he got a high score, right? But this time he got low score. That's why he jumped to conclusion that he's very hopeless in the math in general. How do we change this so we can have a positive thinking? Emily? Huh? How do I change this thing? Huh? Ratner,
Yeah.
how do we change number one?
Maybe study more. Like example number one, right?
Yeah, example number one. You can read it and you tell me how to change it. You can read one and you help me to change it.
Like the one about math, right?
Yep.
Study more.
Okay,
Get a better score.
Yeah. Okay. Serena, you understand how to do this?
Kind of.
Can you help me to, you can read one more time and you help me to change it in the way that becomes very helpful instead of hopeless. Give me something that you can hope.
Can you say that again?
Okay, can you change the example number one so that it will, instead of hopeless, it will give you some kind of hope.
Oh, if you get a low score, instead of being hopeless, you can always think that you can try again and get a higher score.
But when we get the low score on one test, did that really make us to become hopeless for in general? No, because most of the time, how many times did we get the low score? Maybe only one in a while, very long time, right? Not all the time. How could that be make us to become hopeless? You understand? So only one. Then, well, we Christina, how do you make the example become very positive?
Which one?
Example one.
Not sure.
Can you help?
Yeah. If you got a low score on a math test, you can be hopeful by studying more and knowing that you can work hard to be better in the next
Yeah, just something like that, right? Maybe this time maybe I studied but not hard enough, or maybe I was tired on that day. That's why I got low score or something like that. And I would try my best to do better next time. I try my best.
Yeah.
That means you can also say that many times I got a good score on my test, but somehow this time I got low score. Doesn't mean that I'm hopeless. Well, maybe this time I did not try hard enough, or maybe for some reason I got low score. Right? Well, I will try my best. I will study harder. So when you have this kind of thinking in your mind and you keep repeating in the positive way, that's how it helps us it will uplifting. You understand? Uplifting, right? Michelle, yes?
You could have just asked the teacher what you got wrong on the test and then study from what you got wrong, so you would have.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. So when the teacher gives you the test back, you already know which one wrong, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can and you can go through that and you will study to make sure that you understand correctly, and next time you can make it better. When we feel negative, do you think that you have time to go back and study? Michelle?
Yes.
When we feel negative like that, do you think that when you saw the problem that were incorrect, and do you think that you were willing to go back and restudy?
Yes, because if you don't, then you will probably get another bad score on the test, and
No. When we have this kind of hopeless, that means the negative thinking, like the example number one, right? Do you think that we will try out, willing to go back and to be study the problem?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. Listen, you explain? Help me to explain this thing.
What?
Yeah, when we've got the low score on the test, right? And we have this kind of thinking, that means we are hopeless for the math in general. Do you think with that thinking that do you think you're willing to go back and take a look at your problem and try to learn it, and why you find out why you got wrong?
No.
No, you will not, because you say that you are hopeless, and that means you don't have the will to go back and restudy. That's why the negative thinking is very terrible. Connie, you understand that, Connie? So try not to have the negative thinking by change it into positive. So you will have the motivation to learn. Okay. All right, go on. Thank you. Let me we stop right here today. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Caitlin, go ahead and read this one. Because Catherine, somehow your audio, I could not hear you. That's why it's better for me to call you. Can you and your brother fix the audio problem? So next time I would like you to participate. Yeah. Okay. Look like the audio you have is always have problem. Yeah. Okay, Catherine, go ahead.
May every living being, our minds as one and radiant with light, share the fruits of peace with heart of goodness, luminous and bright. If people hear and see how hands and hearts can find in giving unity, may their minds awake to great compassion, wisdom, and joy. May kindness find reward. May all in sorrow leave their grief and pain. May this boundless light break the darkness of their endless night. Because our hearts are one, this world of pain turns into paradise. May all become compassionate and wise. May all become compassionate and wise.
Okay, thank you. Very good. So, do you think this kind of study is helpful? Yeah. What do you think? Marilyn?
Yeah.
What do you think? This kind of study, did that help?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3. Nam mô cho bà con ha. I see you next week. Thank you.
Mời Phật cho thầy, cảm ơn thầy.